Legacy to Agentic, the three-step migration roadmap. The hook in 2026, a legacy ERP isn't just technical debt, it's an anchor dragging down your ROI. While competitors deploy autonomous agent factories, stagnant data silos are the silent killers of digital transformation. We're moving beyond simple integration. We are building the reasoning layer for the modern enterprise. The 2026 digital landscape has no room for static data. If your enterprise information is trapped in a legacy silo, your AI strategy is already dead on arrival. We are initiating the three-step migration roadmap. Our first objective is decoupling. We must separate your core business logic from the outdated infrastructure that currently holds it hostage. Think of your legacy ERP as a massive, rusted ship. You cannot turn it quickly. We need to extract the engine and move it into a sleek, agentic hull. Step 1 is transforming these silos for agentic accessibility. We aren't just moving data to the cloud. We are preparing it for high-frequency, autonomous reasoning loops. This requires creating a semantic data layer. We translate raw database tables into a language that frontier models and your autonomous agents can actually understand and act upon. By decoupling, we eliminate the legacy drag. Your agents can now query real-time inventory or customer sentiment without waiting for a slow 20th century API response. This isn't just about speed, it's about context. An agent needs to know why a data point exists, not just what it is, to make strategic business decisions. We are moving toward agentic RAG. This isn't your father's search engine. It is a dynamic retrieval system that allows agents to browse your corporate memory with intent. This foundational shift allows us to modernize ERP systems through domain-optimized intelligence. We are giving the old brain a new, much faster nervous system. Once the silos are cracked open, we move to the production phase. Welcome to the agent factory, where we standardize how your enterprise intelligence actually operates. With our data decoupled, we enter phase 2, the agent factory. This is the industrialization of intelligence, where we move from experimental to enterprise-grade AI. In 2026, we don't just use agents, we manufacture them. The factory model standardizes how these digital workers interact with your core business systems. The first pillar of the factory is standardized tool identity. Every agent is assigned a unique cryptographic ID, much like a digital employee badge. When an agent accesses a tool, whether it's an API or a database, it must present this ID. We no longer rely on shared service accounts. This enables granular provenance. If an agent modifies a supply chain forecast, the system logs exactly which agent did it and what logic prompted the change. Standardizing these audit logs is non-negotiable for 2026 compliance. We need a black box recorder for every autonomous decision made across the enterprise. Think of it as an air traffic control system. We aren't just watching the planes, we are recording every signal sent between the pilot and the tower. This factory approach allows for rapid specialization. We can spin up a procurement agent or a customer success agent using the same secure infrastructure. By modernizing ERP systems through domain-optimized intelligence, these agents become subject matter experts in your specific business rules and industry regulations. We are moving away from general-purpose bots. Your agent factory produces precision tools designed to solve high-value niche problems within your legacy environment. This standardization reduces the integration tax. When every agent follows the same identity and logging protocols, scaling from 10 agents to 1,000 becomes trivial. The ROI of the agent factory is found in consistency. You gain the ability to audit AI-driven workflows at the same rigor as human-driven processes. But power without control is a liability. As our agents gain more autonomy, we must implement a digital rule of law to govern their actions. This brings us to our final and most critical phase, policy-based access control, or as we call it in 2026, governance as code. Phase 3 is the final frontier of the 2026 roadmap, governance as code. We are shifting from manual oversight to automated policy-based access control. In a legacy world, humans check boxes. In an agentic world, The policy itself is a digital barrier that an AI cannot cross without authorization. We implement this through policy-based access control. Every agent's request is checked against a real-time policy engine before a single line of code executes. This prevents the access overreach trap. An agent tasked with scheduling meetings should never have the logic or the keys to view payroll data. Think of it as a smart contract for your internal operations. If the conditions aren't met, the agent's action is instantly neutralized by the system. This automation allows us to manage zero-trust agency, and we assume no agent is safe until its specific intent is validated against corporate policy. By modernizing ERP systems with this layer, we allow agents to handle low-risk tasks, like restocking office supplies, entirely on their own, maximizing speed. But for high-stakes decisions, like shifting $1 million procurement order, the policy triggers a human-in-the-loop checkpoint for final verification. This creates a digital paper trail that is bulletproof for auditors. You can prove exactly which policy was in place when an agent made a decision. Governance as code is the only way to scale. You cannot hire enough human managers to watch every move of 1,000 autonomous digital workers. We are effectively building a digital immune system. It identifies malicious or hallucinated agent behavior and isolates it before it impacts the bottom line. This roadmap, from decoupling to the factory to governance, is the bridge between your legacy past and your agentic future. The competitive edge here is strategic agility. When your infrastructure is agent native, you can pivot your entire business model in days, not years. Imagine reconfiguring your entire supply chain logic by simply updating a central policy file. The agents adapt to the new rules instantly. This is the ROI of certainty. You aren't just guessing if your AI is working, you are mathematically ensuring it follows your strategic vision. In 2026, the winners won't be the ones with the biggest models. They will be the ones with the most disciplined agentic architectures. Legacy systems are no longer an excuse. They are the raw material for your next great competitive advantage. We've seen the threat of stagnation. Now, we see the opportunity of orchestration. The agentic ROI is within your reach. Start your migration today. Decouple one silo, build one factory line, write one policy. The momentum will carry you the rest of the way. The transition is inevitable. The only variable is whether you lead the transformation or are consumed by the legacy debt of your rivals. Your ERP is the heart of your business. It's time to give it the reasoning power it deserves for the 2026 economy. We are moving from digitization to autonomous operation. This is the final step in the digital transformation journey. Stay vigilant, stay pragmatic, and keep building the architectures that will define the next decade of industry leadership. The 2026 roadmap is clear. The tools are ready. The only thing missing is your directive to begin. Let's build the future. Mastering the 2026 roadmap doesn't stop here. For our Spanish-speaking innovators and deep dives into Europe and Latin American tech landscape, join our sister hub at Experto. Knowledge is power in every language, channel powered by generative AI architecture.